We have done it!
Yeah, we can just get started now. It's DBD today instead of Doom. I don't have the energy for Doom today. I would probably have more energy just to play it, less so to actually stream it. I contemplate that. But I kinda need something to, like, wean myself into it. The funny thing is, if it wasn't so, like, gloomy out, I probably would have the energy to do Doom today. What's even funnier is the last 2 days, the weather has actually been pretty good. It hasn't been until today that it's actually been pretty bad. Or wait, I think it was just only yesterday. I think Monday was still very gloomy out. So yeah, I just haven't seen much sun. So just haven't been in that much of a good mood. So you're probably wondering, well, why am I playing this game if I'm not in that good of a mood? The answer? I don't fucking know. I did want to stream today, just not. Not something new, just something familiar. I'm not doing 2v8 Killer because it takes like a half hour to find matches. If I play Killer, then I'm just doing 1v4. At the moment, I've just been leveling up all my different survivors to Prestige 6. Actually, if someone's gonna be on Prepare, I'll be Scout. I do like 2v8, but this iteration of it is probably the most unfun, because they not only got rid of the herbs, it's also the buggiest patch. Or it's also the buggiest it's ever been. One of them's Zeoni. The other's Legion. How am I seeing so much of, seeing so much of Oni, but I'm not seeing any of Legion. I only know that it's Legion because he was putting everybody in, he was putting everybody in Deep Wound. Oh, there he is. It must be the killer that's closest to me that I end up seeing. Oh. I'm gonna wait. This is probably gonna come over here. Yeah, he's gonna kick that gen too and see. Well, he already sees me anyway. I can't hide. Didn't go after me. Uh-oh. I am so glad that was a great skill check. Yeah, see, this is also another reason why I haven't like 2v4 yet. Or I haven't like 2v4 this time around. That has happened a lot. They're almost to one. The ping doesn't even matter. They'll get hits by like miles away sometimes. But yeah, that has happened like an obnoxious amount of times, and not just on Oni either. I'll heal you. Or not. Is Scout supposed to have Iron Will or something? Because I am just not making any noise at all. Yeah, I am making zero noise. This is new. Unless I just don't remember Scout just having Iron Will, Yeah, Oni is, like, basically just under... Like, Nurse is, like, the strongest killer in this mode. That being said, I have lost with him whenever I've played him in this mode. Most of the time, whenever I've lost with him, because I've, like, almost always done really well with him, once I start getting my power, it's usually when I'm paired with A lot of people think this isn't true. I think it's completely true. I think Oni's biggest weakness is his partner. If you get a partner that can't injure people quickly enough, you will never get your power. Or at least you won't get it frequently enough to where you can actually do well in the match. See, he was getting his power constantly because he got paired with Legion. Like, Legion's his best. Legion's like the best killer to get when you're playing Oni. One of them, I guess, has Shadow. I can't see from here. Because he had no terror radius. If neither of them had Shadow, then, man, the sound is more buggy than I would have thought. Because he had no terror radius at all. Can I see it, or do they hide it in this one? Yeah, Legion of all people has Shadow. I don't know why he brought that. Let's see. Nah, I can't view him at all. He's on Steam, but, he's probably full Anon. I mean, if you have extremely good game sense, you can still use Legion with Shadow, but it still nerfs him. I think that was... No, I didn't actually... I got chased for 8 seconds. So I didn't even get that. Oh yeah, by the way, these will randomly just not finish. Actually, I think this one's bugged. Drop 5 pallets in a chase. I'm pretty certain that this quest is fully bugged, because I dropped a pallet against that Oni at the very least. And I think I even saw it finish. And it just doesn't finish for some reason. This one didn't finish. I remember yesterday I played 2 matches. This did not finish on either of them. Heal a total of 6 health states. It finally did. But this bugged out too. So, it's actually quite possible that these quests will just randomly not finish. So that's another bug. I'm actually getting a good chunk of my, milestones done, too. Yeah, I still love this game for the most part, and I really like 2v4. It's just, this is the least fun that I've had. Because the role that I prefer to play, which is what everybody prefers to play, Killer, takes like a half hour to get a match. And this is also the buggiest it's ever been. I have died to more bullshit, especially since they've added 2v8. These bugs started happening around the time the new Survivor got added. But they got even worse when they added 2v8 in. I don't know why they don't have, like, at least one person. They probably have one person. The problem is they probably need a team of people to, have quality assurance for this game. And for some reason, they just don't do that. I don't know. I don't know why this game gets constantly riddled with bugs. And the only thing that I can assume is that there's some poor management involving quality assurance. For a little while there, it was doing pretty good. Like, the bugs that I was encountering were very minimal. It wasn't until this, like, Survivor chapter where just all of a sudden, like, everything just started breaking again. In fact, that was the whole reason why I think I was having more fun with this game, was because I was encountering very little bullshit. And then that chapter released, and it's like, well, all that bullshit that they fixed, it's all back. It all came back. I can take dying if I, like, legit get outplayed, but it's another thing when it's just something incredibly stupid that happens. That shouldn't be happening. Yeah, it's, and this is also the reason why this is the only live service game I play. If I had to deal with this in any other game, I would have given up a long time ago. I can only stand to play one live service game at a time, at most. I didn't even check to see if I should have switched my roles. I should have switched to guide. We have no guides. Okay, so we have a trapper. I don't know who the other killer is. Oni. No, Huntress. Hold on. Oh, we didn't set that yet. Oh, it's Were-Elk. That's why he looked a little like Oni. I like how there's hexes and they're literally just there to be points. They're not coming over here. Not yet, anyway. Miss Michaela should probably go for that, but... she's the healer. Somebody else is, we're good. I hate when I get Trapper at all. Especially on a map like this, because he makes me extremely paranoid. And when you're in a chase, you can't really think about it. They always trap this. But they didn't this time. Probably didn't get over here yet. This is the same Michaela. Why would you just hide there? I'm not gonna be able to get there fast enough. Nah. Why would you just hide there? He was chasing after me, too. But the second that he saw that Michaela was just standing there doing nothing, like, why wouldn't he go for her? Yeah, you can't throw through that. Why is there one right there? That wasn't even centered. Oh, I got out of that pretty fast, though. That one I can't beat, even though that was so off, that's just the hitbox. Can't really be mad about that when they're that close, because the hitbox is so wide. It's consistently stupid, but at least it's consistent. I want to at least restore one pallet. I have no idea what the unlocked skill is for Scout either. We're both scouts, so I'll just save them, I guess. Or not. That bug is still a thing. Oh. At least didn't get shut down this time. I basically just maxed out 2 of my trees. I'm actually wondering if we have gens that are really close to each other. Because they don't seem to be leaving the one side. There's still only one person that's dead. Torwella might die, though. Hey, Leopardic. Well, you do that. Yeah, he knows that I'm here now. I'm not going to be able to get this. There we go. They ain't kick this either. See if it finishes this time. I'm not gonna make it yet. Oh well. Dead Island 2 is free on Epic Games till tomorrow morning. That's the problem, it's on Epic Games. That piece of shit is never getting installed on any computer that I own. Just leave so I can leave myself. Because I don't like Epic. That's not that weird, it's, Did they... Well, that's fun. Now I have to watch this. So, one of the best features that I applauded them for can bug out and just not happen. I could have just abandoned that match, they got rid of it. You're supposed to be able to just leave when there's no one left, other than you. Like, you can just use the abandon feature, and you're in... When every survivor is in the dying state, even if it's just one, you should be able to just leave. Now that's bugged. Because I was the only one left in the match. Because they got that Mori. So, either they... They either got rid of that feature for some reason... To where you're, if you're the last survivor, you can just abandon. They either got rid of the ability to do that, or it bugged out. So that's another bug. So, I applauded them. That was one of my favorite features, because it just basically makes it so there's no bullshit. When you know you've lost, you can just leave. If they got rid of that because they didn't want you... Because apparently it manipulates your MMR in some capacity... I don't care one way or the other. Because I have played this game for 4,000 hours. I'm never not going to be in the top MMR bracket on either side. So it doesn't matter to me whether or not my MMR gets manipulated. It's not going to matter. I'm always going to be at the top. But if they got rid of that... If they got rid of that purposefully, and that's not just a bug... That's the stupidest thing ever. Because that was the one thing that I applauded them for. It's no bullshit. When you know you've lost, you can just leave without any penalty. And I really, really hate that if they genuinely got rid of that because of that fact. Because I legitimately do not care about MMR. There is absolutely no way that I could manipulate it to the point where I could get to a lower bracket purposefully. Not only that, if you use the abandoned feature, you don't lose MMR. So I'm actually making the game harder for myself. Technically speaking. If I wanted to lower my MMR, I would stay in the match and allow myself to get killed. I think that might just be a bug, though. Because I feel like I've been able to do it before in 2v8. No, actually, I've definitely been able to do it before in 2v8, so I don't even know what the hell happened there. But it's another bug on top of the 50 million that have been in this game ever since the new chapter. I mean, at least that match was eventful, unlike the Oni Legion one, but... But that's so fucking stupid. I feel like I'm not the only one that's just been constantly irritated either, because... I've been talking to a lot of... not a lot of people, I've just been talking to people online. Everybody seems like they have, like, a stick up their ass lately. It's actually pretty funny. Like, I made one comment in the DVD Rage subreddit. A subreddit where I'm constantly seeing people bitch about how they lost because they think they should have won when they show the gameplay and they genuinely played bad. And people are commenting like, yeah, I know, man, the other side's OP and all that shit. Meanwhile, I complain, I go on there to vent about, like, the bugs that I've been encountering in the game, and I get people, lambasting me for it. You gotta love people. You really do. I talk about something that's a genuine problem and, like, I get made fun of for it, but when people are bitching about how they just played horrible, people get applauded for it. I don't know. I don't see the, logic in that. And again, it is Reddit. It's a huntress in spirit. At least I don't have to be paranoid. Well, I guess paranoid about spirit, but that's less of a paranoia. She gave up quick. She's gonna use her power, I'm just staying right here. Never mind. Once again, I kind of forgot. I kind of forgot to switch my class. I could have sworn... I swear, I'm randomly hearing, like, breathing, and I don't know why. Oh. Actually, I think that's probably why. I swear I just heard a zombie. What the fuck? Oh, it might have been Tommy. actually legit scare me because I thought the spirit was on the other side of the map. Man, that was surprisingly close. Wait, Alucard. Buddy, thank you. Why is that Alucard 10? Oh, that's why, because there's another one in here. One of them might have Shadow. I forget what they, because there was no terror radius. And one thing I've noticed is that there only ever seems to be like maybe 2 or 3 people on a generator at any given time. I actually thought they'd come over here. Power of friendship. Oh. I actually wanted to go after me because Cheryl's on Death Hook. Oh, sorry about that. I didn't even know there was a generator there. Please keep them both busy. I'm almost done this one. There we go. I might just have to get the fuck out of Dodge. Yeah, I'm not making it. I'm just gonna get this as far as I can get it. I almost got it, though. If I was injured, I probably could have made it out, or at least have opened the door, but it's at least almost finished. Those two could probably save. What are the two Alucards doing? What the? They're not gonna come for me. Nobody's chasing after them. Wait, this Alucard might. This is the healer, that's good. Problem is, if they double up, they could get at least one of us. She completely missed us, that's good. The Alucard twins. Easy. I mean, despite me dying a lot, this mode is actually survivor-sided. I would say it's only close to evenly matched if it's Legion and Oni, because they have such tremendous synergy. Or, you know, you have a nurse that actually, if you have a decent nurse as well, that can get a lot of hits. Because, again, Nurse ignores practically all the rules of the game. I think I'll do one more, and then I'll play 4v1 Killer. Which will take a while anyway. It's just that the lobby times are only about 5 minutes in 4v1. Yeah, I'm actually gonna look at the guide this time. Shell Bebop, I have absolutely no clue what that means. Oh, is it because the Cheryl is a streamer? I have no idea. I have no idea what Shell Bebop means. Okay, one of them's Nemesis. The other is Wesker. It's the Ari Wombo combo. Jesus. I think this is the fastest 4 gens have gotten done. Maybe not in the entirety of my matches, but this is faster than my usual. Oh, hey, how's it going? He can hit over that, by the way. Oh, if he was an Oni in his power, he probably would have gotten that. He should have gotten off of me sooner. Why? Oh! Oh, Wesker got stuck. Well, they lost. Like, there's literally nothing you can do. You can't even as Survivor help them. They're just permanently stuck like that. I don't know why they haven't kill switched Wesker. This was a problem in the last 2v8. It's even worse now. In the last 2v8 of the Survivor DC'd, Wesker could start, Wesker would actually begin the hook. That doesn't happen now. I feel so bad. I just don't know why. I don't know why they haven't kill switched Wesker. There's no excuse this time. Like, I could understand them not kill switching him despite that bug in the last 2v8 because they were promoting the Resident Evil characters. There's no excuse for that this time. I don't know why they didn't disable him. Yeah, I'm just leaving. Like, that's a horrible problem. I don't know why they haven't disabled Wesker in this mode. Because it's not even like they can't do it because they would have to disable him in the other mode. That's not how it works. They disabled Houndmaster in the event when she was bugged. But you could still play her in the normal mode. Not 2v8, she was never in 2v8. I'm talking about one of the holiday events. I think the winter event, they disabled her in the... So they have the ability to do it. I don't know why they're not doing it. That's such a huge problem. And like, people are saying that you can avoid that bug by not touching your keyboard at all. But apparently that doesn't always work either. It just maybe makes it occur less likely. But I don't know why. I don't know why they haven't disabled Wesker. Oh, the Wesker was a hold on. Let me see how it looks from their end. If they're streaming it all, they are. I feel so bad for, this Wesker. That's so fucking game-breaking. And if you get a Wesker as a partner, you have to just hope that even you can leave the match, because I think... Because the game doesn't end. Is the problem. I think you have to wait, like, do you have off on Monday night? I do not. Only government jobs have, off on, government holidays. Unless for some reason your work decides they don't want to actually have work that day, but no, where I work, I work all holidays unless, I put in for that time off. The only ones that I really take time off for anyway are, around July 4th, because it's the middle of the summer anyway, and Halloween, because that's like my Christmas. I don't even mind working Christmas or New Year's, because, I don't like going to parties, really, and, if I didn't live at home, I would probably just visit my mom anyway. So. But I'll probably be streaming Monday night. I mean, I'm gonna be streaming this weekend as well. I'll try and be in a mood for... It'll be the weekend, so I'll probably be in a better mood. I can stream Doom the Dark Ages on Friday. Alright, I did say that I'm gonna put some points into Claudette, though, before... Oh my god. I'll just put some points into her before I switch. See, the one thing that I don't get is why aren't they making 2v a permanent mode yet? Because they said they're gonna do it eventually. So what I'm wondering is what's keeping them from it. I could understand it after, like, the second time, maybe even the third time, but... if they're gonna make it a permanent mode, they should probably have made it a permanent mode now. Because at the very least, they can have people, they have, like, the actual players of the game playtesting it and finding bugs. They could even just say, hey, this mode's still in beta. We want everyone to keep constantly playing it so they can find the bugs so we can fix them and make it into a better mode. Give us feedback so we can make changes as we go. I don't know why they're not doing that. I would at least like to know why they're not doing that. Like... this iteration changed practically very little. It added 2 killers and the fog crystal, which is basically just a recolored version of the void crystal from the Halloween event. So... and then he took out the herb feature. So I don't even know why they couldn't have just reskinned that feature if it was exclusive to the Resident Evil event. Like, I don't know. I don't understand their logic. I'll just get her to level 20 and then I'll do 4v1. There's no point in trying to queue for 2v8 killer. It's, again, the lobby times are just ridiculously high. Yeah, all the dailies are done. Yeah, all the 2v8 ones are finally done. This finally decided to finish. The problem with playing 1v4 when 2v8 is a thing as killer is that all the casuals are playing 2v8. So you actually... the survivors that are playing 1v4 are very competitive, let's say. Typically. Actually put some points into him because, well, he's gonna go beyond level 6 because I like playing him regularly, but... again, I'm trying to get... I'm only going up to level 6 for everybody because I want to get everyone's bloody cosmetics. Although if this queue ends up being longer, I don't know, maybe we'll watch like YouTube videos or something like that. I did notice the past 2 days I've been having like full second hitches on this game, and they've been happening like multiple times. Knock on wood, I don't think they happened once today. Again, I don't know what causes them outside of maybe it's just the Unreal 4 engine being, or the Unreal 5 engine being the Unreal 5 engine. I can push him up to level 4. I'm keeping it at least above 1,000,000 blood points because of, FNAF. I still have probably at least a solid month. I think the PTB might be dropping next week. Again, I don't bother playing it because there's no point. I get to watch all the streamers play it, and I'm not gonna play something just for them to take it away for a few weeks before it's ready for live. If I was a DBD streamer, that would be a different story. I just do this when I don't feel like doing anything else. Alright. Yeah, I only have 26 of those. Otherwise, I would be using them. When I start getting down there. Sanctum. So I think probably the Ash brought a Sabo. Because he had a, This is probably a group too. I did go against an organized group when I played Dredge the other day. And I actually did pretty well against them, considering they were organized. I'm not winning this one. I mean, if they continue to play like that, maybe I have a shot. Okay, so I have that one if they Sapo that. Oh, they already did Sapo it. I think that Ash probably has breakdown. That's been happening a lot. I don't even understand the logic to that. Also, you'll, like, randomly get the hit for that, but it also seems like sometimes you just don't. I don't know how, but I always seem to be near a Scourge Hook. I never get this lucky. The way you were running, I thought you had Sprint Burst. You would have blocked me, I would have had to hit you. Ash is not there. Alright. Yeah, it's funny, like, he's actually kind of buffed. He doesn't make it to anything else. That's the only pallet here. They were trying to get this one done, so they probably went back to it. They actually didn't. Where the hell are they? I know Sable is working on this one. I could swear I heard them. Hi. Yeah, she wouldn't have DS. They're probably gonna get that done in front of me if they're still working on it. Probably should have done that earlier, but I still got the down. The other two aren't on Death Hook either. It was at least good that I got Orwella out of the match early, but... I know I could reach that. Okay. So, the other person is probably working on a generator, and that ash ran to absolutely nowhere. This might actually be good for me. Really good call there. Because the other two have no progress on them. And they both just healed each other up. I have no idea where the Kate is. Don't really care. I won. Oh, hey. How's it going? I was wondering where you were. All right. Forgot I can do this. Okay, well, it's not as bad as I thought it was. Because that was, by all intents and purposes, that should have been stacked against me, but I think I just played well and made good decisions. Yeah, he brought one. I wouldn't be surprised if Orwella was with him, because she also brought one. I'll put a few more. And just the level 5. There we go. Oh yeah, I had the Ebony on because, one of the quests was to, kill a survivor of the Mori. That's 10 out of 11, what am I missing? Oh, I think it's just this one. I can't, and I literally cannot do that. Honestly, I should probably just buy the Rift, because I'm almost done it. I am at least almost done the main one. Might as well keep track of these two. I need more bow keys on him. I like that one, like, really, like a lot. This one, the bow key in particular. I like using these, it's just because he's already pretty powerful in Nightfall, but that powers him up when he's not in Nightfall. Like, this, both of these just increase his mobility, like, almost, at least twofold. Do I have any of his new cosmetic unlocked yet? I think it might only be in the, A tier. Funny thing is, not a lot of people pick Dredge. I'm a little surprised by that, because I feel like he's really easy to play. The hardest part is learning when to use his, Remnant. Like, and how effective you can do with it. Or how effective you can do things with it. And, teleporting back to it can be a little jarring at times. But that's like the worst extent. Yeah, these lobby times are actually not that bad. I thought they'd be a lot worse in 4v1 Killer. These two are definitely together. Zabo build, probably. If they have resilience, they could probably counter me. Because once everyone's hooked for the first time and they become healthy, then they just permanently have a repair reduction on them. I actually think Gift of Pain, because of how heavily they nerfed Pentimento, I actually think Gift of Pain might outshine it. Basement, Killer Shack, Hatch Killer Shack, Springwood. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do something rotten. I'll take the minute. I didn't have enough time to task manager that, so I'll just take the minute. They literally already won. They would have had to basically stand still for me to actually win that one. And you know what? Well played. You could have gotten so many more points as you had intended with that cake. If, you know, you didn't bring it. The very obvious, one-sidedness of that. So yeah, you know what? It'd be a lot faster if I just leave. It'd be a lot faster if I just leave. We already know how that match was gonna play out. I would have had to do one of two things. I would have had to have basically been, like, turn my brain off, just accept the fact that I lost, and just get as many points as I can. Or I would have had to slug everyone. Because there was absolutely no way I was going to be able to, and I would have, like, countered my own build. So, you know what, oh yeah, you know what else I'm going to do too, because they did that. This goes on. Ow. Now, if it was just a random map, I would have played that out. Probably would have hated every minute of it, but you know what? They would have just gotten lucky there, but no. They set that entire thing up. They set that entire thing up, and you know what? It would have worked out for them because of how one-sided it would have been. I don't see the point in playing something like that out when I already know what the end result's gonna be. I probably would have played that out if I was, like, somebody stronger, like Wesker or something like that, but no. With someone like Dredge, you're just not going to be able to compensate for that unless they get extremely Unless they stand still or they get so extremely cocky that they just constantly make mistakes, but like half the time that doesn't happen. So I just didn't like those odds. Makes me want... Did they go through? It still says tremendously increases. I'm assuming that they did not go through with the map offering nerfs yet. Eventually, it's supposed to only give a 20% chance. And they don't stack. But I still don't think they actually went through with that yet. I'm not gonna lie, if I get another group like that, I may just stop stream because... Or I might just go back to Survivor. 2v8 Survivor. It'd be one thing if I'm just going against good players, it's another when they also just want to make it so that, the odds are 100% in their favor. I just don't have the patience for that. And of course, when I actually bring the sacrificial word, they don't use anything. This might be in my favor, actually. I actually thought she'd camp that. That took a little longer than how it should. They're definitely gonna get at least a gen done. Yeah, and I don't have a... Oh, no, wait, never mind. It doesn't matter that I don't have a Scourge Hook. Okay. But the way that they're playing, I have to do this. Still gonna tunnel you. They're all over here. So I don't have to worry just yet. So I have someone on Death Hook early. That one's really the only one they've been working on. Not really much reason for me to teleport over there. I have to get somebody out of the match because of how well they're playing. Let's see, where is everybody else? Someone up there by themselves. Okay. He's dead, I think, right? Yeah. At least I think the threat of Kate being on Death Hook worked out in my favor. She doesn't make it anything else. I'm just trying to get my darkness reveal, or whatever the hell it's called. Night Shroud or something like that. Did they use... They didn't use an offering. Well, this is a win. The match that I just instantly left, I do consider a loss. Oh, hey, how about that? Let's see. I mainly just want to play killers that you can't play in 2v8, so I think I might do Freddy. I just don't like using his dream palettes that much. Plus, I love the Scourge Hook build way too much. It's so versatile. I think you can use it on practically every killer, except Wesker, because he doesn't benefit much from Forever Entwined. Because of the grab that he has. I think I should also have enough time to play Knight. I'll be right back, actually, because I really gotta go to the bathroom. Surprised my door is loud enough where the mic actually picks up that. I didn't think it was that loud. Yeah, I would say that I overreacted a bit to Freddy's Werework. I still think he's kind of less fun to play as far as his palettes go. I just don't really like how they treated the dream pellets. I get that they're lethal now, but I like them better. I liked them better when they were just a form of deception. I actually kind of find them less interesting now as a result of that, because you can't use them to be deceptive at all, and they can be used against you now. The deception aspect I thought was a lot more fun. But overall, he is more powerful. I think he's in a perfect state. They probably won't touch him again for a while, if at all. Lots of strong heals. Or, 3 heals. I would say at least them probably has healing on top of it. Forgot to put the sack word on, but thankfully they didn't use a map offering. The killer queues in 1v4 are really not that bad. I think last time 2v8 was around, they consistently stayed pretty dreadful. That doesn't seem to be the case this time around. I feel like more killers probably went back to 1v4 because they were tired of getting... They were tired of just sitting in lobbies. Holy crap. It doesn't matter, because... Okay, that's a 6 setup, so... How come I can aura read her? I gotta get off of her, I think. They're all just kind of consistently playing well. I don't think I win this. I kind of just get that sense right now because I'm just not able to get any fast downs. She had balanced landing. That's really bad for me. Yeah, they just keep going back here because I know that's strong. I can't really do anything about that. Oh, one of them, I think, that's why I could read her aura. One of them has object. Yeah, I definitely don't win this one, I don't think. Plus they do stuff like this. Please keep doing this. Thank you. No one's on that. Let's see, do you have, you might have DS, but I really can't take the chance if you don't. I'm also not taking the chance that he has Sabo. I'm just gonna bring her here. God. I didn't think he was just gonna go back to it like that. This guy is not playing at all like how I expect him to. Like, not at all. I really don't get why it just kind of seems like my lunge distance is way different than it should be. I could just be playing bad, though. That's most likely the case, that I'm just playing bad. I never hooked you yet, you wouldn't have that hard. Yeah, again, if I did not tunnel Orwella out, I would have lost again. Because they are knocking these gens out something fierce. He's the only one I can find, and he's just going from pallet to pallet. That could be bad for me, but they haven't been working on anything. Okay. I don't know why he did that. Are we okay, Cheryl? I don't think we're okay. I think we're panicking. You had a pallet you could use right there. I hear him. He's on the other side of that wall, I think. Whoa, what the fuck? There we go. I really hope that they somehow buff hooking people, because again, when you go against decent groups like this, you have to well, you don't have to tunnel, but if you're in a bad position, you have to tunneling becomes much more appealing. Does it work there? That if I would have been extra nice and not tunneled the Orwella at all, I would have easily lost that one. They were pushing gens too fast. Yeah, I have 146 of those. I'm in zero danger of ever running out of them. I can use more pill bottles, though, even though I have, like, 47 of them. There we are. Yeah, I wanted to do one night game. At least. Yeah, honestly, I just kind of like his standard bloody cosmetic. I'm not really that big of a fan of Vanquish Destroyer. It reminds me too much of Pinhead. This one's okay, I guess. This one's good, it's just that it's too bright. This one's okay. This one would have been good, like, I probably would have legit bought this one. The rest of them. If it wasn't for the fact that it's bugged and I'm not sure if it's fixed yet. This one's a little too bright as well. It's a little too clean. And again, this one's cool. It's just too bright. It's too glowy. Call to Arms is actually pretty good. I'm not sure if I want to use it. I kind of like Dead Horse Meat just because if they do find someone, that survivor's occupied for longer, and time means everything. Wasting a survivor's time is as important as getting it down. Is almost as important as getting it down. I have not heard this track in a very long time. I don't like how this group looks. Private profile. Jake might not be with anybody. Vac ban, no! No, no. No, we'll dodge. We'll dodge that one. I'm sorry, but if you have a vac ban on record, even if it's like from years ago, I don't trust that. I don't trust cheaters to not begin cheating again. Because it's very easy not to cheat. It's very easy not to cheat. Just don't do it. If you don't like losing, stop playing the game for a while. I've done it several times with this game. And to be perfectly honest, if it comes to a multiplayer game and I have to cheat, why would I even be playing the game in the first place if I feel like the only way I can win is to cheat? It takes all the fun out of it. And if I had a vac ban on record, I'd probably make a new Steam account. Without one on record. I don't, unless it's like an IP thing, but I don't think it is. Or an ISP thing. Ori in the Blind Forest. This sounds familiar. Which is funny because I guess probably I remember the video for it. It's very easy to remember music. This is from Guitaru, man. I have never played that game before. I probably should. I'd probably really enjoy the music. This is gonna be rough. Especially, with the scourge hooks, if they're not in, good places. I don't even know how I got that hit. I'm pretty sure he doesn't know either. They're gonna get at least one gen done, possibly two. And there's nothing I can really do about that. If I don't have a pain res hooked near here, then yeah, it's pretty much over immediately. Yeah, I don't. Unlucky. They're all on the first floor. Well, if they keep doing that, it won't be that bad. Oh, nice. Got rid of the worst pallet in the level. Three gens done in like 3 minutes. Oh, please, Steve, keep doing that. Also, I can finally get a scourge hook. I can get another scourge hook. What is happening? Okay, then. Now I can get a third pain res hook. And she's dead. Holy shit, this took a complete 180. Wow, this took a complete 180. Holy hell, I thought for sure I was gonna lose this one. That was not expected. Not even remotely expected. I feel like everyone when they see Plaything expects you to, well, even then they started cleansing. But that was near the end of the match, when, if it was, Pentimento, it wouldn't have mattered. Anyway, a Retribution just makes things easier. That 100% did not go the way I thought it would. I genuinely thought I would probably, I would lose that one. Just push him up to 5, I guess. And get that pudding. I'll do, since it's fast, I'll do one more 2v8 Survivor, and then I'm done for tonight. I guess I'll be the only guide. I'll be the gen jockey. Shadow and Enforcer. So I have to be more vigilant because, at least... Cringe. Like, 110% cringe. I knew exactly what that Dwight was trying to say. The cringe is so hard it'll break your jaw. You know, there was one point in my life where I thought that'd be funny. I was 15 and I didn't know any better. I think every single match, save for one, I've gotten a Huntress. The fuck? Oh. Okay, so the other one's a ghost face. Naturally, I get singled out. It's a thing with Ghostface. Every Ghostface encounter goes one of two ways. I never see them and I always get downed by them. Or I always see them and I always take them out of their power. There is never an in-between. I predict that this match is gonna go fast, probably, for me. Because I'm always gonna be on a gen looking around. I'm never going to see him, and I'm just gonna get marked. Told you. Of course he's going after me. And watch it happen a third time. I'm not gonna get in any chases. I'm probably barely gonna break 10k points. Because that's how it always goes for Ghostface. Goes one way or the other. Either I do tremendously well against him, or I just eat shit the whole time. There is never an in-between whenever I encounter a Ghostface. Hang on, is someone actually here? Oh. I actually took him out there. I was a little surprised by that, but there's the potential to do it again. Well, good news. At least made it to the exit. Problem is she's going for that exit. I thought she actually saw me. Be a good idea to get the gate open first. Then I'll save her. It's not a good idea to do that. Yeah, she's coming over here now. I told you it wasn't a good idea. Picked up in unison. Yeah, they're both dead. I'm just leaving. There's... oh, it's only the Kate that's left. Anyway. Arwella should have just left. I don't know why they didn't. That's why, because they self-admit they're a gamer that is bad at most things, including all games. Although she's still alive, I guess. Oh, she got out. You mean the pickup? Yeah, the pickup was synchronized. I don't know if they synchronized the hits, though. I didn't notice. I'm assuming that you're right on that, though. I feel like I know who this person is. Oh, we broke even. Holy crap, I got a shit ton of streamers today. I have a lot of matches that I want to watch. Afterwards, but anyway, yeah, that's the last one I'm doing tonight. Oh, what did I finish? I don't know what I finished. It wasn't complete 100 trials. I already did that one. But, yeah, anyway. I'm not gonna put the ending screen on. I'll just make my, exit here. Oh, hey, Payday 2. I'm not even really gonna say much. I'll just say I'll try and be in the mood for Doom the Dark Ages on Friday. I just didn't really have the energy to tackle a single-player game, especially if it would start kicking my ass, so... Again, this game, for some weird reason or another, is just... I don't really need to think too much. If that makes any sense, I don't know. Like, I do have to think. The single-player games take more energy from me than multiplayer games do for some reason. And that's why I'm sometimes not in the mood for it. I almost, have her at level 6, and then it would be Jake next. Some survivors are gonna take a while. Some are already past 6. Most of the ones down here are probably gonna take a while, except for Sable. But I'm good. Have a good night, everyone. Again, I'll try and be in a better mood for Friday to do Doom the Dark Ages, and then I'll do I'll actually do Metroid Planet, unless I get invited to more Left 4 Dead 2 somehow on Saturday. Metroid Planets should be back on Saturday. So take care, everyone. Y'all have a good night.